victory. He already has the rainbow jersey.
Hi, I'm Greg LeMond, founder of LeMond Fitness. I'm here today to talk about a really exciting product called the Revolution Trainer. What motivated me to start using a trainer was that I call it weather. I grew up in Reno and I turned professional at 19, moved to France 1981. Had a lot of bad weather in Northern Europe, and then after 2 years we moved to Belgium, which is probably the rainiest place you could live. And I loved racing in it, but training in weather like that when you race a lot was very difficult. And I ended up riding indoors a lot on rest days or doing some, when I wanted to do focused intervals and really work on the quality, I would generally come indoors. When I started riding in 1975, the trainer that was still is used even today, but it's almost like an antique, are called rollers. The downside of rollers was that you had no resistance. And that's probably the biggest downside of riding indoors. It doesn't feel good when you ride that way. There was a Russian physicist just down the road from me, about 3 miles away, and he came out with a trainer that had a really nice big flywheel and a kind of a fan resistance. The trainer was way ahead of its time. I took it to Belgium, and I used that from early to mid 80s all the way until the end of my career, and it was the closest trainer I've ever found that came to riding outdoors, which it gave you the mass, inertia, and resistance that riding outdoors really does give you. Inertia and movement, visual movement, makes cycling feel good. Our trainer, the Revolution, simulates almost identically what you do outside. So you have this inertia. As you go faster, as you pedal harder, you have more inertia, but you also have more wind resistance. And your resistance is not linear. It makes a big spike towards the end. So it's the closest thing you'll ever get to simulating riding outdoors. One of the great things about the Revolution is the inertia that's carried through when you stop pedaling. A lot of trainers, it's like you have a brake on, and when you stop, the trainer stops. It is an exceptional trainer, and one of the major benefits to me is the ease of use. You come indoors, you don't have to look at it and go, how do I put this thing on? It's like putting your back wheel on. And you just literally put your chain on the cog and tighten the skewer, and you're riding your bike. A big setback and kind of what keeps people from riding their bikes indoors is the cost, the wear and tear on your equipment, plus the frustration factor. And we try to eliminate all of that. I mean, really, it's just take your wheel off, put your back part of your bike on it. You'll notice our trainer has a free wheel on it, and we have a massive flywheel, and we have gearing just like you'd have on the road. As I've watched this trainer market for quite a while stagnate, and I mean, it's been always on the kind of the same type of product. And I think this is such a leap forward on trainers that I don't think we have competition. Once you get on this, there's nothing that touches it.